What is going on, my people? How you guys doing? Welcome to another edition of You Can't Make This BS Up. It's your host, Joel Davis. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. Sorry I've been on a hiatus, but don't you worry. I will get back to doing my podcast and also get back to doing videos on the channel so you guys can be aware of what's going on the newest and latest update. Now, today we have a story that is very, very awful. I don't even like talking about a story like this, but unfortunately it has to be talked about, and we have to go into this direction. And this direction of story I'm talking about is coming out of Ocala, Florida. And this is about a woman named Alexis Von Yates. Now, you know that when you see anybody that's smiling in one pic and is in a outfit for the county or state that you see right here on your right of this picture, you already know that this is all ending bad. But let's talk about Alexis. You know, Alexis had a great title, multiple great titles. First title she had was being a nurse for a local hospital. Now, the local hospital that she was working for was in Ocala. I think it's called the Spanish. Give me 1 second here. Let me go find this out here. UF Health Spanish Plains Hospital. That's right. That's where she was working at. UF Health Plains Spanish Plains Hospital. Next thing that she had going for her is that she was married. That's right. To a hard-working lineman. And he has a son the age of 15. Now, when you put all of this together, and she's at the age of 34 at the time, it seems like that Miss Alex Von Yates, gorgeous looking lady, got all of this stuff going for her, a nice loving husband, and a stepson who is 15 years of age. You would think that this all adds up to be that this lady has a spectacular life and that she is an upstanding citizen. Well, unfortunately, upstanding citizen has went out the window. I am about to read you an article coming from the New York Post. I will leave a link in the description below where I got this article from, and you can see it, and other articles about this particular source that I also got from People's Crime and Law and Crime News, and let you hear what we're really dealing with Alex Von Yates. And after that, I will tell you my personal opinion. The Florida nurse accused of having relations with her 15-year-old stepson gave a revolting excuse to her husband after he walked in on them, according to court documents. Alex Von Yates is 35, attempted to apologize to her enraged husband when she was caught red-handed and completely nude underneath a blanket last July during the teen's visit to his father in Ocala, Florida. Von Yates, who had her single state nursing license revoked last week as she awaits criminal trial, claimed The teen looked like a younger version of his father. Yes, that's right. I'm not lying to you. I cannot make this shit up. This is what this lady just told her husband after getting caught red-handed, that he looked like a younger version of his father. Let's continue. The child victim heard the suspect telling his father she was sorry, saying the child victim looked like his father when he was young. The teen told police, according to an affidavit obtained by the outlet. During the late night confrontation, Von Yates alleged that she told the teen to stop, but the pair continued their romp. A claim the boy disputed during his interview with the cops. The child victim told his father this was untrue, saying she was moaning him, basically encouraging him, and told him to keep going forward. The document read, Von Yates had finished putting her two younger children to bed on July the 26th, 2024. Lord have mercy. When she returned to watch the horror movie The Terrifier with her stepson. The teen's father, which is a lineman, was still at work when the two began talking, before Von Yates brought up how, you guessed it, horny, this is crazy, she was. Von Yates' arousal stemmed from not having intimacy in 2 weeks, and she was on her, monthly cycle. The teen victim told the cops, physical contact began with just cuddling and making out before the pair engaged in other activities that I cannot get into detail because this is for YouTube, but you can use your imagination. There was no protection involved, according to the affidavit. The boy's father entered the home to find his son running into the bathroom with his pants around his ankles, Lord have mercy, and his wife completely nude under the blanket. Following a heated confrontation between the married couple, the teen was rushed to his grandparents' house where he spent the night. As he packed his things, he heard his father yelling at Von Yates, calling her the C word, and you guessed it, a child predator. According to police, he also overheard the suspect telling the child victim's father she was sorry, saying the child victim looks like his father when he was younger. Lord have mercy. The next day, the teen called his stepmom. Von Yates allegedly said she wished they weren't caught, so they could have been doing what they're doing into the morning. Lord have mercy. She again made an off-the-cuff comment comparing the teen's looks to his dad. She commented on not realizing how y'all, this is so sick. She even described this boy's private area compared to her husband. This is crazy as it can be. Von Yates then commented on the teen's ability. Wow. Rating him a 7 out of 10. Wow. Von Yates and the teen have not seen each other since their encounter, the affidavit stated. The boy had texted and messaged his stepmother on Facebook, but hadn't gotten a reply. In the fallout from the alleged violating battery, Von Yates blamed the teen, calling him a master manipulator. Lord have mercy, the affidavit stated. The teen was also blamed by several relatives, including his father, who called the boy's grandfather, threatening to strangle his son, then take himself out of the world. 3 months later, the teen was assured his father was on his side and would testify against Von Yates and no longer wanted to live with her. The father failed to define his relationship with his wife, describing it as complicated, the report stated. Von Yates was arrested and charged with violation battery on a person 12 to 18 years of age. She pleaded not guilty to the charge in December. Guys, oh guys, I got a lot to unpack here. First things first. The father is wrong. You cannot blame your son at 15 years of age for what went down. Your wife is a twisted predator. That's all she is. She knew that this young boy was probably enamored by her because of her beauty, and she used her title as a stepmom to fulfill a fantasy that was sick and twisted. That's number one. Number two, getting at this boy talking about you want to strangle him and stuff like that. No, you can't do that. You just can't, bro. I'm sorry. You need to apologize to your son. And yeah, you reassured that you was on his side, but you still need to get therapy with your son, because your son is traumatized, because at the end of the day, he was just acting on what this adult told him was okay. He's 15. It's not like he was 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. You know what I'm saying? Like a grown man. Now, I could see if he was a grown man and his stepmom is also grown, then yes, we wouldn't be having this conversation. This is definitely as much as his fault as hers. But in this case here, nah, man, you can't blame your son. Now, getting back to this nurse, how dare you go against the trust of your position as a stepmom to do what you do? And you have two younger kids as well. I hope that you get your parental rights taken. I'm being 100. I hope more than just your nursing license get taken. I hope that you also get your parental rights taken. Because you had the nerve to even talk to this kid the next day and saying that you wish that y'all could have finished and stuff like that. I mean, man, you really is a piece of work. This is why a lot of women right now are looked upon as sexual deviants at this point of the game. Because you got women like you got women that's also in the teaching industry, all these women that are in positions to mentor and develop young men's mind. Y'all are using your body as a tool for destruction, and it's sad. It really is. You got a husband. This is you got a husband, baby. You mean to tell me you couldn't wait till the man got home and y'all do what you do? I mean, what? I mean, for real? I mean, come on now, 2 weeks? You couldn't wait till y'all got to y'all time to meet up? And what is this thing about comparing sizes and stuff? That's disgusting. I hope they put you in jail for 20 plus years. You don't need to be around no children. You need your parental rights taken away. You need to go to jail, and you need to do some real time. And you need to think about what the hell you just did. You are a predator. Because if you don't do this, if you do this to this man here, what you going to do to the next man that's got a kid? I mean, come on. That's taking a kid's innocence. You use a movie and video games to get this kid to do what you wanted him to do for your own pleasure. And I guarantee you that when his dad came through the door, you probably told him, run to the bathroom, run. Man, I don't understand, dog. Woo, this one right here is wild. I don't know, man. Like I said, shout out to the father for not getting physical with this woman, because I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I don't think it would have went well. My 15-year-old son getting caught with my wife that's supposed to be his stepmom, yeah, I don't think that went well. But anyway, guys, jump in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about this situation here, because I'm still trying to figure out, do y'all think that it really is the son's fault, Or do you think that it's possibly the woman's fault? Or do you think that the husband should have been on his job? I mean, tell me what you think. Y'all already know what I think. I just think that this woman ain't no good. You just need to throw her all the way away because she's sick in the head. Ain't no coming back from her. But with that being stated, do me a favor. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that this is another episode of You Can't Make This BS Up. I'm out.